Ready to have your mind blown? Buckle up for some epic facts that will totally flip your world upside down. Ever wondered if what you see is real? Stick around as we dive into these mind-blowing truths that will make you question everything you thought you knew. Did you know that your brain can process an image in just 13 milliseconds? Let's get started. The Matrix. Are we living in a simulation? Ever had that feeling like something's a bit off? Like you're living in a video game and someone else is controlling the joystick? Welcome to the wild world of the simulation hypothesis. The real question is, are we living in the Matrix? All right, let's break it down. The simulation hypothesis suggests that our entire reality might be a sophisticated computer simulation, kind of like a super advanced video game if you rather. Imagine living inside a version of The Sims, but with better graphics and way more drama. Who came up with this brain-busting idea? It's a philosopher named Nick Bostrom, who proposed that if advanced civilizations could create detailed simulations, there's a good chance we're living in one. Think about it. If we can already create virtual worlds with VR, what's to stop a super intelligent civilization from creating one for us? So why do some people buy into this theory? First up, it's the uncanny accuracy of math and physics. Our universe seems to run on a set of rules and equations, much like a computer program. Coincidence or code? And what about those eerie glitches in the Matrix moments? Ever seen someone who looks exactly like your friend, but it's not them? Or have those weird deja vu moment? Maybe it's just a glitch in the Matrix. Fun fact. Even Elon Musk thinks there's a high probability we're living in a simulation. But what does this all mean for us? If we're in a simulation, does anything we do really matter? Well, simulated or not, our experiences, emotions, and relationships feel real to us. So maybe it's less about whether we're in a simulation, and more about how we make the most of our game time. Now, it's time to make a choice. Red pill or blue pill? Just kidding. But seriously, what do you think? In the comments below, let's get a simulation conversation started. Picture this. You're walking along a beach at night, and suddenly the waves start glowing like they've been sprinkled with fairy dust. No, you haven't stumbled into a magical land. You've just witnessed bioluminescence in action. But what is this glowing magic? Bioluminescence is nature's very own light show, created by tiny creatures called plankton. These little guys are like the ocean's fireflies, lighting up the night with their incredible glow. Imagine a rave, but underwater and way cooler. And it's not just plankton getting in on the action. We've got glow-in-the-dark jellyfish, radiant squids, and even fish that look like they've swallowed a glow stick. These creatures use bioluminescence for all sorts of reasons, from attracting mates, because who doesn't love a flashy date, to scaring off predators. Talk about a killer light show. Now let's dive a little deeper, literally. In the pitch-black depths of the ocean, bioluminescence is a lifesaver. Some fish have built-in headlights. Others use their glow as a cloak of invisibility. It's like James Bond meets Finding Nemo down there. Unfact, the blue light you often see is because blue and green light travel farther in water. So the ocean's nightlights are not just pretty, they're practical too. And get this, some scientists are even studying bioluminescence to create new technologies like sustainable lighting. Who knew ocean rave lights could help save the planet? Ever noticed how when someone yawns, it's like a domino effect? One person starts and suddenly the whole room is yawning like we're in a synchronized sleepy competition. But why is yawning so contagious? Let's dive into the science behind this mysterious sleepy chain reaction. First off, why do we yawn? You might think it's just because we're tired or bored, but there's more to it. Yawning is like your brain's way of hitting the refresh button. It helps cool down our brain and keeps us alert. Think of it as your brain's very own air conditioning system. And guess what? We're not the only ones who yawn. Animals do it too. From dogs to lions, yawning is a universal behavior, but why do we yawn when someone else does? Are we just super empathetic, or is there something else at play here? Scientists believe it's all about empathy and social bonding. When we see someone yawn, our brain's mirror neurons fire up. These neurons are like little copycats, mimicking the actions of others. It's our brain's way of connecting with people, saying, "Hey, I feel you." So when your friend yawns and you follow suit, it's like your brains are giving each other a sleepy high five. Fun fact, you're more likely to yawn after someone you know yawns compared to a stranger. It's like your brain saves the best yawns for your favorite people. And here's a challenge. Try not to yawn while watching this video. Bet you can't do it. Oh no, I'm yawning now too. See how contagious it is. So let's get a little experiment going. Comment below if you yawned while watching this video. Let's see how many of us are in sync. Why we get goosebumps. Ever wonder why you get those little bumps on your skin when you're cold, scared, or listening to your favorite song? So what's the deal with these little bumps? Goosebumps, or piloerection if you want to get fancy, are a leftover from our furry ancestors. Back in the day, our hairier relatives needed their hair to stand up to keep warm and make them look bigger to scare off predators. Think of it as nature's very own scare tactic and winter coat combo. Fun fact. Goosebumps are controlled by tiny muscles at the base of our hair follicles called erector pili muscles. When these muscles contract, they pull the hair up, causing the skin to bump up. It's like our skin is doing a little dance every time we get a chill. Why do you think we get goosebumps? Time dilation, a wrinkle in time. Check this out. One of the wildest ideas from Einstein's theory of relativity is time dilation. This mind-blowing concept flips our everyday understanding of time and space on its head. Imagine this. You're on a spaceship, zooming at speeds close to the speed of light. The faster you go, the crazier the effects of time dilation get. As you near this cosmic speed limit, time itself starts to slow down compared to someone chilling on Earth. So, while you might feel like only a few hours, days, or weeks have passed, years could have flown by back home. Turns out, time isn't the rock-solid constant we think it is. It's a fluid dimension, woven into the very fabric of space-time. This fluidity makes our universe incredibly fascinating and full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Black holes, the ultimate gravity boss. Imagine a place where gravity is so intense it can stretch you into spaghetti. That's a black hole for you. When matter gets squished into a tiny point called a singularity, it creates a black hole with infinite density. These cosmic monsters are like the universe's biggest mysteries, hiding secrets about gravity and the fate of galaxies. The Mpemba Effect. Imagine this: hot water freezing faster than cold water. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what happens with the Mpemba Effect, flipping our understanding of science on its head. This mind-boggling phenomenon was first noticed by Erasto Mpemba, a Tanzanian student, back in the 1960s. Since then, it's left scientists scratching their heads, trying to figure out how hot water can freeze faster than cold. It's like water has a secret life, challenging everything we thought we knew about heat and freezing. Despite countless experiments and wild theories, no one has cracked the code of the Mpemba Effect just yet. Some think it's because of differences in water properties, like dissolved gases or swirling currents, while others believe it's all about the quirky behavior of hydrogen bonds in water. The Mpemba Effect is a perfect example of how nature loves to surprise us, pushing us to stay curious and keep exploring the mysteries of our world. Imagine getting a life-saving organ transplant and suddenly craving foods you used to hate. Weird, right? Or discovering a hidden talent you never knew you had, like painting or playing an instrument. There are real-life stories where transplant recipients start loving the favorite foods or suddenly become amazing at things the organ donor was good at. This mind-blowing phenomenon, called memory transference, shows a wild connection between our bodies and memories, suggesting that our organs might carry more than just biological functions. They might also carry pieces of who we are. Meet the ultimate survival champs, tardigrades. These tiny titans can survive the vacuum of space, boiling heat, freezing cold, and even radiation. Talk about superpowers. Tardigrades, also known as water bears, are microscopic marvels that redefine toughness. They prove that life can thrive in the most extreme conditions. If tardigrades can do it, who knows what else is possible? Did you know octopuses are like the ninjas of the sea? These brainy creatures have 3 hearts. Their triple heart system powers their epic color-changing skills, making them the ultimate underwater chameleons. How cool is that? Along the wild and rugged shores of Chile, you might stumble upon what looks like just another boring rock. But wait, take a closer look, and you'll find Pura chilensis, a mind-blowing marine creature often called the living rock. This living rock is a jaw-dropping example of Earth's incredible biodiversity and the wild ways creatures adapt to survive. Fun fact, it even has blood that contains a rare metal called vanadium. Ever heard the phrase, "silence is golden"? Well, at Orfield Laboratories in Minnesota, silence is on a whole new level. This place is like stepping into another dimension. This room holds the Guinness World Record for being the quietest place on Earth, absorbing over 99.99% of sound. Imagine a place where even the tiniest noise just vanishes. Walking in feels like entering a void, a sensory deprivation chamber where the silence is so intense, it's almost deafening. It's so quiet, it's kind of creepy. This anechoic chamber shows just how powerful sound is and how much it shapes our world. In here, you can hear your own heartbeat, your breathing, and even the sound of your blood flowing. How wild is that? We usually think of plants as just chill, laid-back organisms, stuck in one spot and quietly watching the world go by. But guess what? Plants have their own secret code, using electrical signals to chat. They can even send out SOS signals when they're in trouble, and gossip through underground fungal networks like nature's own internet. Cool, right? There you have it. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and engage with our content, and smash that notification bell for more mind-expanding content that will keep you questioning and exploring.